Today marks World Cerebral Palsy Day. Now, the group of mobility disorders can affect a person's movement, a person's balance, and posture. Now, it often happens when the brain is damaged during childbirth or in early development. Now, one local man living with CP has made it his mission to educate, empower, and inspire. Author, speaker, coach, and TikTok influencer Blake Shelley is here alongside Tony Muncie, friend and co-producer of their new documentary, Balance. Thank you both for being here.
Thanks for having us.
It's awesome. Awesome to have you here to talk about this. Blake, let's start with your story. Living with cerebral palsy, how has it shaped your outlook on life and your views and your mission with a lot of these projects that you undertake?
I was diagnosed with CP at the age of 6 months, and it's due to a complication at birth. So I have never known anything different, and it has added several challenges. But one thing it has taught me is that you have to think ahead and plan.
Yeah, you have to think ahead because of the challenges that it's presented. I can't even imagine. But because of that, you have taken these challenges head on. You really have with these projects. You have a couple books, and again, that documentary, which we'll get to in just a second. But Tony, how did you two meet? How did this connection between you and Blake ever begin?
Well, we've been friends for nearly 30 years. We met in second grade here in Portland. So we kind of been two peas in a pod since then, kind of inseparable, which is kind of what leads us to project after project after project as we work well together, you know, from school into adulthood and into the future too. So
that's wonderful. Well, let's talk about Balance, the documentary that you're putting together, and that you've put together, I should say. What is Balance about? What is the message it sends? What goes into this? And what are you hoping viewers take away from this documentary?
Well, hopefully some inspiration. We named it Balance for that exact reason. It's our friendship, our lives, our business side of things, business side of our friendship is all a balance. So life is really a balance, you know. So with Blake, that's physically. His life is a balance. I want to show that and show what an incredible person he is. You know, I met him when we were 6 or 7 years old. I value his friendship on a personal level and just what an inspiration he is to me. I wouldn't have done a lot of things that I've done professionally as an entrepreneur without Blake. You know, so he inspires me, and I think showing our friendship and how we communicate, how we run a business together, and just our basic friendship, everyday life will inspire others to do the same.
Everybody needs some level of help, right? So you took that mission, you took that head on. What other future works do you have to keep that work going for you both? But Blake, what other future projects do you have, and presentations maybe do you have in store to help people with their own struggles?
Well, I continue to be active on TikTok through my coaching platform, and then for Tony and I, he will have a business, but we're also partnering with my nonprofit Breaking Chains Foundation to make our film, and our future goal is to highlight more stories like ours.
Yeah. And to talk about Break Your Chains, we do have a couple of books here as well that it would be nice to highlight. Talk about Breaking Chains real quick, if you don't mind, Tony, just speaking to exactly what this nonprofit is all about.
Absolutely. So it's presenting information and motivational material to people that we feel could use it. And I'm one of those people. Blake bringing this book out, or writing this book and allowing me to do the illustrations in it, gave me the confidence to overcome my challenges or break my chains at that the moment I actually saw him at a book signing in Newburgh at Chapters Books was like, wow, if my best friend, since I was a little kid, can put himself out there and do this in a public situation, then I can. And 6 years later, here we are.
Blake and Tony, it's amazing to have you both in here. Thank you so much. Blake, your story is inspiring. Your relationship is inspiring. Keep it going. Keep paying it forward. It's really wonderful stuff.
Thanks for having us.
All right. And again, if you want to check out the documentary and find out where you can get a copy of the book, go to balancedocumentary.com. It was an incredible conversation. I was so happy to be able to talk to them both. Blake is, I know I just said, you just heard it there in our pre-taped conversation, but he's truly an inspiration. His attitude is so wonderful. He's so positive, and of course Tony is as well. Really appreciate the time, and best of luck with the documentary, the books, and changing people's lives.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to reading the book and seeing the documentary as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. 7:22 AM Extra, just getting going. Still ahead, we're looking